Welcome to Team Gold's presentation on Amazon.com Supply Chain Management. Amazon was founded in 1994 by Jeff Bezos, and the company launched in 1995. Bezos named Amazon after the world's biggest river to complement his vision of it becoming the world's biggest bookstore. In 1999, Time magazine named him Person of the Year, mainly because of the recognition of his company's success in popularizing online shopping. By the year 2000, Amazon had diversified and quickly moved beyond simply selling books. They began to sell toys, video games, furniture, clothing, electronics, and now they even offer food items.
Amazon is constantly looking for ways to change its supply chain process. One of the main motivations to change the supply chain process is that it spent about $5.1 billion in shipping in 2015, which accounted for about 12% of its total revenue. Reducing shipping costs not only helps Amazon's bottom line, but also reduces prices to its customers. A more efficient supply chain can also lead to reduced resource consumption, which will reduce the waste within Amazon, but also reduce the impact on the environment. Amazon is also looking to change the supply chain to increase customer delight. In 2014 and 2015 holiday season, Amazon relied heavily on outsourced carriers to deliver packages, and due to high demand, some packages took longer than expected to deliver. These reasons have caused Amazon to look for changes in the supply chain.
Amazon sees significant opportunity to improve the efficiencies in how goods are moved from the manufacturers to their warehouse and distribution centers. Part of this is Operation Dragon Boat. A 2013 report was obtained earlier this year by Bloomberg News, which outlines how Amazon plans to expand its Fulfillment by Amazon program to become what they call Global Supply Chain by Amazon. They describe Global Supply Chain by Amazon as a revolutionary system that will automate the entire international supply chain and eliminate much of the legacy waste associated with document handling and freight booking. As part of this, Amazon China was granted a freight forwarding license by the United States Federal Maritime Commission earlier this year. While this doesn't mean Amazon's buying boats, this permits them to, in a sense, book passage for their goods and goods of other manufacturers on boats between Asia and the United States much more cheaply than they feel they can do it with third-party shippers. Amazon also feels that they can jump in and turn what has been still primarily a pen and paper based tracking system into a much more automated way moving forward. As part of their domestic leg of this, they have also engaged in the lease of 40 Boeing 767 cargo aircraft from two firms, Atlas Air Worldwide Holdings and Air Transport Services Group, to engage in shipping of their items. These leases are between 5 to 7 years and include the planes, crews, and maintenance. This can put Amazon in direct competition between themselves, DHL, Federal Express, and UPS. Now let's take a look at some changes Amazon is making in warehouse with their supply chain. In a case we studied earlier, it was shown that Whirlpool has taken to storing their high demand items on the periphery of the warehouse where they can be moved in and out much more quickly. Amazon takes the approach of wherever we can fit it, we'll put it. Their tracking system in the warehouse is that refined that they can put a DVD or a book in a container full of TVs and they'll know where it is. Just wherever it'll go, it'll go. Amazon also has what they call the Kaizen program, which is Japanese for to dig deeply. This is a program where their associates are encouraged to look all through the supply chain, in the warehouse and without, to determine where they can find savings in money and in energy. These resulted in substantial energy reductions because of just ensuring appropriate levels of lighting, not running the conveyor belts when people aren't around, as well as making sure all the warehouses have appropriate levels of equipment so they can handle full loads of trucks and not half loads of trucks, and as well as increasing the efficiency of loading of trucks has resulted in a substantial energy and cost savings for Amazon on how they manage their supply chain within their warehouses and distribution centers. Amazon is also actively engaged in improving the last mile of package delivery. This is oftentimes the only part of the supply chain that the customer sees, can have tremendous impact on their satisfaction with their Amazon experience. In 2009, local express delivery was offered in many cities, which would result in same-day delivery a wide variety of Amazon products. In 2013, Amazon acquired 25% stakes in the British delivery company Yodel and the French delivery company Colis Privé. This has worked out so successfully for them that they purchased Colis Privé outright earlier this year. Amazon Prime Now is another service that they offer that, using the Local Express Delivery Foundation, offers 1 to 2 hour delivery in 8 cities, including Chicago, Atlanta, Austin, Dallas, New York, Portland, and Indianapolis. 1 hour delivery runs about $8, but 2 hour delivery is free. Amazon Flex uses the concept much like Uber, of where they will pay drivers $18 to $25 per hour to deliver products from distribution centers in larger cities as well. There's been a lot in the media about Prime Air, their drone delivery service. They'll have drones that will deliver packages about 5.5 pounds from their distribution centers to your doorstep. There remains a tremendous amount of regulatory obstacles that need to be overcome before this can be a truly viable option for delivery. The steps Amazon is taking to solidify their control of their supply chain and logistics is not simply so they can get you your books and your CDs faster. Amazon is beginning to view themselves as a third-party supply chain management and logistics provider. This is based on the concept of Amazon Web Services, for which Amazon uses their robust cloud and server infrastructure to provide data hosting services for several other companies, including some like Netflix, which are direct competitors. Fulfillment by Amazon is a system which allows third-party sellers to use supply chain Amazon to market and sell their products. Amazon charges them for storage as well as movement by weight. Those fees vary seasonally. With holidays coming up, the storage fees are increasing, but you can store your merchandise for free in Amazon warehouses if you participate from July to September. Fulfillment by Amazon has proven to be very successful for many smaller businesses. Close to 3/4 of the participants surveyed that participate in Fulfillment by Amazon have seen an increase in 20% in their sales by allowing Amazon to serve as their marketing and shipment agent.
All of these supply chain changes were made with purpose that ultimately benefited Amazon. Of the multiple benefits from these changes, let's just get into a couple. The changes were made to the supply chain allowed for Amazon to become a fighter against climate change, while increasing their bottom line and making their customers happy through popular services like Prime Shipping. Becoming a fighter of climate change, Amazon used supply chain changes to improve its packaging by making it more environmentally friendly. While helping the environment is in its own right a benefit to Amazon and to the world, Amazon has increased its brand reputation with its customers, particularly millennials, as being a smarter choice for our environment. Amazon did this by using packaging that is 100% recyclable that can be used to remanufacture additional packaging, making its current packaging products made from 50% recycled materials. The air-filled pillows are also friendly in that they can be recycled or repurposed, and they are non-toxic. Environmentally friendly packaging is not the only change to its supply chain Amazon made that reaped benefits for the environment and for Amazon's bottom line. Amazon's Seattle corporate headquarters are energy efficient. They're made from salvaged and locally sourced woods and recycled materials. Seattle's offices save money by using energy efficient lighting, and these corporate headquarters, which has 6 buildings, has the LEED Gold certification, and LEED stands for Leadership in Energy and Environmental Design, and that recognizes the industry's most environmentally conscious projects. Moving on to Amazon's fulfillment centers, which were also made from recycled materials, also use efficient lighting, which again is not only great for the environment, but better for Amazon's bottom line. Amazon's facilities have been praised for the eco-friendly status. Take, for instance, facilities in Beijing, which is in China, a leading country for damaging emissions. The facilities here thankfully utilize natural lighting, which saves thousands of kilowatt hours of power usage each month. Whereas in Munich, Germany, Amazon's buildings are gold certified as environmentally friendly facilities. These benefits are only a few of many that Amazon has reaped from its supply chain changes.
We hope you enjoyed the presentation and learned a little bit about the innovative and creative ways Amazon continues to reshape the supply chain process. Thank you for your time.